Hi there. My name is Jim Stoker, and last year I wrote a book and self published it on Amazon, and it is called Don't Call Me a Vegan. And it's about my journey exploring the science of nutrition and how it has changed my life, basically. And hopefully, it's written in such a way to provide information to people who are interested in what I've done. And the reason I'm so passionate about this and the reason I took the time to do this, because it wasn't easy, is because I feel so good. I mean, it's really hard to describe at my advanced age of 62 on Social Security, old guy here, that I feel better now than I did when I was 40. It's really remarkable. And I attribute that to the last 2.5 years. My nutrition became fully plant based, or some people call it vegan. But the word vegan, I'm afraid, turns a lot of people off and, has a lot of their connotations and things that go with it. And I don't disagree with those things. But what I'm trying to do with this book is really show as much of the science as I can. And hopefully people will take a look and consider it, because I spent 2 years just digging and digging and digging and did my very best. I mean, I have no other, reason to do this other than for my own health and my own information. And so I just started collecting all this information and, all this work I did. And I did a lot of work. I mean, I was obsessed with it for a while, for, almost 2 years. And all the roads kept leading back to plants. And what I found was there's so much misinformation out there, what I call, the stuff floating at the surface that, people like to grasp. And I was doing the same thing. I mean, for 20 years after I decided to try to get healthier, I did whatever the latest and greatest thing was. I mean, it's unbelievable all the things I tried. Remember back oat bran and this, that, and the other. And some of those things worked, and I actually did improve my health. And so here I was in my late 50s, and I was doing pretty good. I mean, I'm a cyclist, and I can ride my bicycle 100 miles, and I was taking no meds, and I was feeling pretty good, and everything was okay, and my numbers at my blood tests were okay. But since I went plant-based, it's remarkable how much better I feel and how much better my numbers are when I get blood tests. And I've looked at the science of studying populations all the way down to the science of studying, what happens to our DNA. And the roads keep coming back to plants. And yeah, people can cite all sorts of things that they say are science out there, but if you're really very honest, intellectually honest, and dig into those things, as I have, most of them, a lot of the people who publish that stuff have ulterior motives. They're industry funded, or uh, you know, but if you really just dig and dig and dig and find the science that is peer reviewed and done by people who are just interested in the truth, then the road just keeps coming back to plants. And so that's why I wrote this book. And it's available on Amazon. And I recommend you get the Kindle version, which is only $3.99. Because that way, when you have it on your computer or whatever device you're reading it on, you can click on the links. Because what I did is I've got all sorts of links in there. Because I certainly didn't have time to do my own research. But what I did is I found lots and lots of YouTube videos, because everything's on YouTube, from open heart surgery to how to fix your dryer. So I found lots of YouTube videos done by people that I vetted as credible. And then in their videos, they cite the actual scientific studies. So what I've tried to do, and it's real easy with the Kindle thing, is you can click on a subject, watch the video, and then you can go down and click and get to the actual scientific study very quickly. So I've provided a pathway on all sorts of subjects related to health and nutrition. So anyway, I have this YouTube channel of my own now, and so this video is basically an introduction to that. And every time I cook something, I'm going to produce another video. They're not going to be fancy. They're not going to be professionally done. They're going to be done just like I'm doing right now with my Samsung S8 smartphone. And I'm just trying to get the information out there as quickly and as efficiently as I can. So I hope you consider trying plant-based because it makes a world of difference for so many things, so many lifestyle diseases that Americans and people in Western society suffer from or from the stuff we eat. And so, I'm eating good stuff now and I feel fantastic. So that's my pitch. I hope you enjoy my YouTube channel. This is my laptop with my book on it. It's at the table where I actually wrote the book last summer out here in Tucson, Arizona, where I finished the book. I've been writing it for 2 years, but last year I came to Tucson after I sold my restaurant, and I sat at this table when it was 106 degrees outside every day, and I finally finished the book. Anyway, my name is Jim Stoker, and don't call me a vegan, but I hope you consider the book and consider trying plant-based, at least for 3-4 weeks. I swear you'll feel better. Good luck, everybody. Take care.